Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Classic Comics. So, Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav continues to make headlines as he remakes the company after its merger back in the spring. In a recent interview for The Hollywood Reporter, Zaslav mentions that filmmaker James Gunn and Peter Safran are working on a DC Bible that is going to outline key characters and plot points for the DCU going forward. And he touts a grand unified theory of DC. But what's really grabbing people's attention is this statement here, where Zaslav says, I think over the next few years are going to see a lot of growth and opportunity around DC. There's not going to be 4 Batmans. And part of our strategy is drive the hell out of DC, which James and Peter are going to do. I think they thrilled the fans. I think they're going to thrill you over a period of time. So this obviously prompts some questions. Since they currently have Pattinson playing Batman, and they have Michael Keaton set to appear in the Flash movie, and now apparently they're bringing Ben Affleck back as Batman. Apparently there's a rumor, first of all, he's going to be appearing in the Flash, possibly, and he's already confirmed to be appearing in Aquaman, and there's a rumor that he signed a new deal for more Batman movies. So which Batman are they going to settle on going forward? And how soon will these changes take effect and they'll get rid of the Batmen they don't want to keep? Now, the impression I have is that they're going to go with Batfleck going forward. There was an announcement that the Batman would get a sequel shortly after its release in the spring. But that was before Zaslav had really taken charge of things, and there's been no announcement of a date for the sequel to begin shooting or even a release date. And I think Keaton's return as Batman was always meant to be a one-off. I don't think it was ever planned for him to stick around long term. So with this news and reports that the Stargirl and Flash shows on the CW are being canceled, it seems likely that DC superhero shows on broadcast networks are going to go away within a couple of years. And DC content will only be in films or on a streaming service. Now, that will make it easier for the studios to keep their DC content consistent without different versions of the Flash or Superman or other characters running around. Now, personally, I don't think that's a bad thing. The multiverse and having different versions of their characters used to be one of DC's calling cards, and it was one of the things that distinguished them from Marvel. Marvel didn't really even get into the multiverse in a big way until about maybe 20 years ago with their Ultimates line. And at that point, DC had already been doing multiverse stories for decades. In a way, I think it's unfortunate. Warner Brothers Discovery doing films with multiple Batman, Superman, or Flashes is something I'd like to see. For example, I'd love to see a Superman film with Cavill and Brandon Routh, for example. And maybe you could even bring Christopher Reeve back somehow digitally, like they did with Tarkin in Rogue One, maybe. But I can see how they might think that it would confuse the public or dilute the brand. And another thing is, what about Green Lantern? So there are multiple Green Lanterns, obviously, and that doesn't figure into the multiverse. But would they decide to focus on just one Green Lantern and not have multiple lanterns running around? And if they did, who would it be? Would it be Hal Jordan or John Stewart or someone else? And if they're going with Affleck, does that mean no more Pattinson films? Will that announced sequel take place or not? Or will they just do one more sequel and then that'll be it? And is Affleck the best choice? I mean, he's 50 now, so it's not like he's going to be around for the long haul, say for a decade or so. So would Pattinson be the better choice because of his relative youth? And which Batman should it be? And which Green Lantern? And is having more of a unified DCU really the best way to go? Let me know in the comments, and please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.